What's up, guys? I'm posting this video because of another video. Make airbrush paint for 54 cents. Simple and easy to do. And to this day, it is my most successful video. Okay, I'm gonna spend the first part of this video covering any questions that I found in the comment section. And the second part will be painting this model with this paint. This is the exact paint that I used in making airbrush paint for 54 cents, okay? So let's get to the questions. I have about 10 of them here written on this envelope. What gun do I use? Harder and Steenbeck. Why? They are easy to put together, easy to take apart. Here is a picture of the gun I use. I paid about $100. You will pay good money for a good airbrush, but if you're serious about airbrushing, you're going to be glad you spent good money for your airbrush. What is the color company name? Apple Barrel. Here is a picture of it, so you know what to look for when you shop at Walmart. Will this paint clog up the gun? Probably the most important question. I was playing around with it, and what was happening to me is it was clogging the gun. But the adjustment I made is, after about 2 or 3 rounds of paint, I poured distilled water in the cup and flushed it out about 1 to 3 times, and then continued again. And after I did that, I didn't seem to have any problems. And another thing I do is I take it completely apart, I clean all the parts, put it back together, and then after I'm done with my painting, I take it apart again, I clean it, and put it back together. I know this seems like a lot of work, but when your gun does not clog up, life is so much better. Will this paint work on bodies? You know, there was a comment that said that it causes skin irritation. I don't know if that's the case, but I remember I went to a college party and the theme was Army, and me and a couple guys used it on our bodies, and I don't remember, and here's a picture of this paint. None of us had any problems with that, and it was so easy to take off once we were done using it. Should I use a primer before I airbrush? Yes. What kind of quality do you expect with this paint? Well, it's not very high quality, but if you have a good primer and you have a good clear coat, it will make up for it. Should I use a thinner to thin the paint? Yes. The color is not high pigmented. If you have a clear coat to go over it, it will become high pigmented. You need to use distilled water because the water will go sour after a while. I don't know if that's true. I used water from the sink. This paint is 2 years old and it works just fine, but I would use distilled water, I think, to be on the safe side. And the last question, I do not think that this would be good for models. I don't know if it is or isn't, but I'm about to paint this model to kind of see if it would be or not. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm starting off my model with my black airbrush paint and my airbrush. Here I am painting the back, and once it dried, I taped it up because I'm just going to paint the front of the model, and then I bag it up so I don't get paint on the other side. And this is the clear coat I'm using. It's a pretty cheap clear coat. I paid $3.50, but I'm just using it for image purposes. And here I am outside painting it, and then once it dried, I pulled off the tape, and here it is done, and I'm about to talk about it. What's up, guys? We're coming to a close here, and as you can see, here's the model with the clear coat, and here is the model without a clear coat. And as you can tell, the clear coat definitely makes the paint shinier. Okay, it does make it shinier. And I know the surface finish on the clear coat is not the best. I mean, you can see a lot of bubbles right here. But I'm just doing it to just show what happens when you apply a clear coat to the 54-cent airbrush paint. And that's all I gotta say with this video. Any questions, concerns, or comments, just comment below. And I try to read every single comment that comes my way. So that's all I gotta say, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and I hope to see you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Subscribe!